So I got this board from the Dollar Tree. I probably should have gotten more of them, but they are pretty thin. I didn't know if I was going to cut it or use the whole board, but I am painting it with plaster by Waverly. And I end up only needing really one coat for it, and I dried it, and you'll see why later. I'm going to dry it real good to make sure when I put my Mod Podge on that it stays on there instead of being wet. So I just dry it. These are pieces that were damaged with some kind of stain, and I went ahead and cut these out. And now I'm going to place them on the board. I'm doing it a little bit at a time and just going all the way down until I get to the bottom. And even doing a little bit on the top. This was a pretty piece. And now I'm doing the other side. This actually had two. But I just basically put it where I wanted it. And then I just started at the top a little bit at a time. This was a bigger piece, but it does make it blend in by putting the color on the background of the same color as the background of the board. And I just keep using my brush, putting a little Mod Podge on there, and then gluing it down. And then I just fill in as I'm going along if I feel like it's not all the way down secure. But it looks really pretty, but it looks even prettier when I get finished. So it looks pretty plain there, and so I'm using some of this Vintage Photo, I believe. No, Distress Oxide and Ground Espresso. I probably needed a little bit lighter color, but I'm just using what I have. And I just go in between this a little bit and all the way around the edges. And I just kind of make it go in a circle, sort of. I just go in the corners a little bit. And then a little bit kind of in the center, as you see. I'm just filling in where I feel like it needs a little bit of something. And I do end up finishing here, but I am going to write some words on here.